everybody, it's James here with the Sawyer Family Reviews channel. Today is Wednesday, October 3rd, 2018, and this is your weekly comic book pickups video. Every week I pick up my boys at least one comic each, and my daughter Gracie a comic as well, even though she can't read yet. Oftentimes it's more than one, but it's at least one each. As always, I pick up my comics from Queen City Comics in Fairfield, Ohio, zip code 45014. If you're in the area, pick up your comics there. Alright, let's jump in. First of all, there was this Marvel Universe free Uncanny X-Men #1 disassembled thingamajig, which is basically, it looks like just a bunch of previews for upcoming comics. Little write-ups, stuff inside. Oh, wow, Spider-Verse. Venom #7. Yeah, so it's like little interviews and stuff about upcoming books, little previews of comics. My boys will dig it. That way they can look through this and maybe tell me, hey, is there anything you want me to grab from this thing? And they can say yes or no. True Believers. Blaze already knew what was up with True Believers. She's like, hey, you know, the next True Believers is What Ifs. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. I love old What If stories. So this week began the What Ifs. They're done with Marvel Knights. They're moved on to What Ifs. As always, these are $1 reprints of old Marvel books, tied into something that's currently going on, as we're about to see when we get through the rest of the stack. This week had What If Jane Foster had found the Hammer of Thor, which I have no idea what this was originally published as. What If #10 by Don Glut. He did a lot of the early He-Man mini comics, if I remember right. And Rick Hoberg as the artist. And this is pretty fun because, as we all know, Jane Foster is Thor. Again, I don't know if she's currently still Thor, but she became Thor for quite a while. I think she's still currently Thor, too. I don't remember. But this is a what if story if she was with him when he found the hammer, and instead she found the hammer, which is pretty fun. So she gets in the cave and she finds the hammer. Pretty cool stuff. So there's that one. One for each one of them. And then the next what if, there were only two, the two True Believers this week, is what if the Avengers had fought evil during the 1950s? And this is really cool because Captain America looks through this portal and he sees Marvel Boy, 3D Man, Venus, Gorilla Man, the Human Robot assemble as the Avengers, and they can kind of see themselves in these other characters. It's a fun story. It's a nice little throwback. Fun stuff. Who did this? And what did it print? What if #9? Don Glut. Alan Cooperberg. He also worked on some He-Man stuff, if I remember right. Alright, now on to the regular books. First of all, DuckTales for Gracie. You guys know by now that she loves the DuckTales books. There was also Rainbow Bright this week from IDW. Or I think it was IDW. I can't remember for sure. There was a Rainbow Bright book, and I almost picked it up. You know, maybe it wasn't. I can't remember. I almost picked it up because she likes Rainbow Bright, but like the cover looked like classic Rainbow Bright, but the inside looked like a Steven Universe type thing. And it was all kind of dark, and she didn't seem like she was Rainbow Bright at all in the book, so I don't think she would really enjoy that, because she likes to be able to see the thing in the book that she's talking about. So if it's a Rainbow Bright book, she expects Rainbow Bright to be in the book. So she would not enjoy that. But she does enjoy DuckTales, so keep that up, IDW, that's a good one. Alright, now the two books for the boys. These are new What If books that just came in this week, which is why we got the True Believers What Ifs. I have no clue what this one's about, but Blaze had no other books today, and so I was like, well, I'm going to grab that What If the X-Men for him, because he likes X-Men books. It's got Cable in it a lot, but unlike other What Ifs, I don't see a definitive panel or an opening sequence where it'll tell you, like, what if, I don't know, like, what if Gwen Stacy hadn't died, or something that tells you what the What If's all about. This one, I don't feel like it's doing that. The VR exploits of the .exe men. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully he likes it. I have no idea. Maybe one of you guys that's viewing this can tell me what this is involved with. Like what story this is a what if of. Or if it's just its own thing or what. .exe men. Ugh, that's a terrible pun. But this one, and I think they'll trade back and forth, Blaze and Keaton, to read both books. This one actually did look like fun. Move that bag out of the way. What if Flash Thompson became Spider-Man? So instead of Peter Parker getting bitten by a spider, Flash Thompson gets bitten by the spider, which is pretty fun. And so, as we all know, Flash Thompson eventually became Agent Venom, and he became a hero of his own. But in this case, it's still kind of bully Flash Thompson getting the powers of Spider-Man. So, that'll be fun. Alright, so that is it this week. Nice selection of books again. The What Ifs are going to be super fun. Well, the classic What Ifs. This one I think will be super fun. This one's a big question mark. Who knows? As always, if you like our videos, click like, click subscribe, click notify, all that stuff. Leave a comment below if there's something you want to suggest for us to read, or if you have any information on what this spins out of. It'd be appreciated. All right. See you guys next week.